Hello ladies and gentlemen, Sigvaldo Grim here and welcome to a new Injustice 2 mobile guide. In this guide we are going to take a look at the Injustice 2 combat system. This will be a guide in more than one part because I want to analyze and explain and showcase in depth every single aspect of the combat in Injustice 2 mobile. So if you are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss out on any part. Today we are going to take a look at the basic combo parts and a little bit of blocking. We are going to talk in another part more in depth about blocking and avoiding damage. And we are going to talk about in another part about tag-ins. So in this one you don't have to worry about those, we will see about them later. What interests us now is how you should chain your basic combos in order to at the same time do a full combo and don't put yourself in a vulnerable position where your block could be broken afterwards. Also, I have disabled the damage numbers on the screen so you guys don't get distracted, and I've tried to find an app that shows my touches on the screen, and this is the best I could do. I was hoping for a more of a Fruit Ninja approach where you had lines on the screen, but this is the best that it's out there for now, so follow that little dot. This is the most often combo encountered in Injustice 2 Mobile, and this is typing 3 times, swiping right, typing 3 times, swiping left, and then blocking. And let me explain this, let's get to slow motion. You tap 3 times, you swipe right, you tap 3 times, and then you go left and block, because this will make the AI usually jump, and when they jump and they land in front of you, they will be vulnerable to your attacks, and then you can chain your combo again with no problems. What you need to keep in mind is that right now he doesn't have energy for a special attack, and I keep my block up for a little bit to make sure he won't do another thing, because what he can do is cast an ability after he lands or a teammate can tag in. You need to hold your block for a little bit and then you can begin your combo yet again. Sounds simple enough, right? Tap 3 times, swipe right, tap 3 times, swipe left. And you will be able to defend yourself against anything, your combo won't be interrupted and you will be able to go back in again. Now let's watch it really slow. This is like 0.25% slow. Also, I will put at the end of the video how this sounds with the volume on, because the hits sound very satisfying, so stay tuned for that. So the same deal. Tap 3 times, swipe right, tap 3 times, swipe left, and then block. After he has landed, he's vulnerable if he doesn't cast an ability or tag in, and you can do this all over again. I've chosen Batman because this is the free character and all of you will get him at the beginning of the game. Now we're going to talk about what you do if you fail the start of this combo, and it's okay because there's a very simple solution to this. So a match has begun, you are trying to do this combo on your opponent and he does something that prevents you from doing it. What should you do? Well, you should swipe back and that will make him eventually do a jump attack. And him doing a jump attack will put him in a vulnerable position where you can begin the combo that I showed you previously. Okay, let's go again, but now on the lowest speed. And a very important thing to keep in mind is that first of all you shouldn't panic while fighting. You see, over here I will miss 3 of my hits, and the older me that didn't know how to play the game would have panic, but no, you just swipe left and block, swipe left again and block and wait for his move, swipe left again and block, and eventually he will jump and now you got him, he is yours. And you should also keep in mind that you should never swipe left without blocking at least for half a second. Because first of all, blocking will make the animation for the swipe faster. And secondly, you are going to be safe for that 0.1 second. And then you can, as I said, begin your combo as I showed you after he exposes himself. Now let me show you why you should finish your combos like this, because if you finish your combo in a swipe right and you don't cast an ability, then you leave yourself exposed to maybe basic attacks, maybe a block breaker, or maybe an ability. This is the worst case scenario because I didn't even actually I was going to cast an ability over here, but this serves as a good example. So I do my combo hitting him 3 times, then swiping right, and then I hit him 3 more times and swipe right again, finishing the combo in a swipe right. Right now I didn't cast an ability on time, but let's just pretend I didn't even want to cast an ability, and he managed to interrupt my combo and also cast an ability himself. So this is the wrong way to do it. If you want to cast an ability, and we'll get that into a minute, you need to be decided, and if not, you need to swipe back and not finish your combo into a swipe right, or you will leave yourself exposed to big damage and you'll get into big trouble. This is the swipe right, tap tap, swipe back and block combo. This is a much safer combo than the first combo I mentioned because you can use this at any time, and you should definitely use it when you feel like your enemy is not in range of your tap attack. So you hit him with a swipe to make sure that your attack will connect and you will not lose the combo. So I was hitting green arrow here. He jumped on me, and some characters' jump animations get them behind you, and then you need to swipe right in order to still connect and not lose the combo. Keep in mind that you could only be doing this and be fine all the match. You don't need to do the first basic combo. This one is much safer, but if you know when to do the first one that I mentioned, then that will be more efficient for you to do. And the last thing for this part of the video will be chaining your abilities on top of the combos that you've just learned. So you can see that I begin my basic combo tapping 3 times, then swiping right, tapping 3 more times, swiping right, and then using an ability. You will see it in a minute in an even slower pace, but basically it's the long basic combo, the one that begins with the tap that I showed you at the beginning, but instead of backing off on the last hit, you swipe right for a last attack and then use an ability. As you can see here, I'm doing my hits, swiping right, then pressing an ability, and this is all to it. And of course this combo can be as well done with the shorter basic combo, and it's going to be the swipe right, hit 2 times, swipe right again, and do a basic combo. As well, this rewards less in terms of damage and combo meter, but is much safer to use. Right here you can see me yet again swiping right, doing 2 hits, and then using my special attack. The thing is, you wanna do this usually, but with certain characters and in certain scenarios, you are sometimes better off doing your special attack sooner than your swipe right attack, but we'll discuss that in further videos. In theory, you could use the special attack at any point after you started your basic combo correctly, not necessarily after it, because your opponent will not be able to block, but as a beginner I suggest you follow this pattern. Swiping right, hitting him 2 times, swiping right again, and then using your basic attack. And the thing you need to learn regarding this is the timing. That is very important. You need to know to use to press those buttons and those swipes a little bit ahead of time, but I can't really teach you that, and that you will figure out by yourself because it's different from device to device because of the game performance. But this is basically it in terms of combo chaining. This is the end of the first part in the fighting tutorial. I will make this a series because I want to cover in depth all the combat parts so everybody is able to understand it well enough. And next time maybe we'll be covering blocking, maybe we'll be covering tagging in. I don't know, so stay tuned if you want to see that, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on the content. Now, as I have promised, I am going to show you the slow motion fights with sound, because the sound of it is really amazing and really satisfying. The recording that I'm going to show you with sound is reduced to 1/4 of its speed, and it's a treat to watch. and you are very lucky if you made it till the end of the video. If you have absolutely any questions, let me know down in the comments, subscribe for more content, and let me know what you think about the slow motion clip with sound. See you in the next one!